Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Rakadash, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Rakadash, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Rakadash. Bible ball!
Honors to the elders. Shalom.
Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakar Kadash, giving double honor to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessed bless pushing their truth and sincerity, and a Bible bull. Alright, so brother Pash Kudash coming at you again with another lesson, this time talking about being consistent. Because, it's a lot of things out here that brothers, they talk about, being righteous, forsaking sin. It's a lot of things out here that's talked about, but consistency is a thing that's looked over, right? But you don't want to be hot Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and cold for the next 4 days. You want to be consistent. All right, I understand that some brothers, you might slip up one day. You might slip up a week. Guess what? You got to get back on your feet, and you got to show that consistency now, right? You want to be consistent. You don't want to be like these other camps, they camp out in the summertime, maybe a little bit of the fall, maybe a little bit of the spring, but they ain't camping out in the winter. You don't want to be like these certain reprobates or these hypocrites saying they doing the works, right? But they not really doing the works. It's in season and out of season. They doing it when they feel like it. All right. And if you are a real man of the Lord, you're gonna do the work every day, whether it be through prayer, whether it be through studying, whether it be through videos or lessons. You're gonna do some work, right? It's 24 hours in a day. I remember a brother was saying, if you can't give the Lord 30 minutes out of your day, use a nigga, right? Now, like I said, we all know some brothers. No, everybody. We know everybody had those days where you might fall short, right? Maybe you had to work all day and you fell asleep and woke up the next day. Understandable. Now you got to put that extra work in tomorrow, right? Just like if you went to work and you missed a day, you might have to do some extra hours the next day. You might have to do some extra things there. You might have to stay later, because the job got to get done. You can't just leave it and just keep letting it build up. No, the apostles said do one video a day, right? So if you fall short, and that's just the minimum. He didn't say just do a video a day. Sometimes you need to do 2. All right. Sometimes you may need to do 3. Sometimes you may just do 1. Who know? Everybody's spirit is different. You might just be doing 1 a day. I'm not saying you gotta do 2. It's good for you though in the long end, right? All right, but we're gonna get into these scriptures. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. All right, our work is not in vain. Vain means pointless. So we doing this for a reason, right? This not like a job where you just going to get paid and money to survive your daily wages, because there's other ways to survive in this world. It's people out here that live in the wilderness. It's people that just bum around. It's plenty of ways to survive, some good, some bad. But when it comes to this work of the Lord, this is a need. This has to be done. All right, that's why people that start to slowly fall off, they end up falling off all the way, because the Lord's not going to deal with them anymore. If you're not going to do the work in sincerity, if you're not going to do the work consistently, if you're not going to do the work wholeheartedly, the Lord is going to cast you out because you're not taking it seriously enough, right? Just because you felt like you did enough videos, well, the apostle said do a video every day. I did 6 this week out of 7. That's good enough. No, bro, you got to get up and do another video the next day. You got to get up and make up for that. All right. It's all forgiven, but you got to, you yourself, no one should have to tell you to make up for that. You should be in your head like, what can I do to do for that? What can I do for the Lord? We're supposed to be trying to be doing right. How you trying to do right and you trying to beat around the bush as well? You can't. You either gonna be with it or you're gonna be against it. Those are your options. This is Luke 16:13. No servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. Mammon is money, all right? So that's the thing about these people. They say they love money. You know, they let money rule their life. You know, that's what I was saying. That them jobs is a big thing. People let the jobs, they take over their time. Whether whatever your type of income. Now, I'm not saying, you know, you got to provide. You got to, you know, make your daily wages. All right, but it's a lot of people out here, you know, they wasting a lot of time, bro. You know, what is them wages gonna do for you when all hell breaks loose? And we who don't have the chip, you know, those wages are gonna be nothing for you, really. What's the point of saving up $200,000? Now, I'm not saying don't save up to $200,000, but what I'm saying is in that time, in that day, all those hours put in work is gonna be vain compared to your hours that you did reading, your videos, you know, everything in the spirit. It's not gonna be in vain because the Lord gonna cash that in for you. Like, well, he did this, this, and that. He's trying to protect him, right? We even getting protected now just for being in the spirit. So people think consistency is such a, you know, it's an overlooked thing. It's an overlooked factor in this truth. Because you gotta know being consistent is a key part to being in this truth. You can't be in and out. You can't be in when you feel like it. You know, it's just like a sports team. You know, you can't show up to practice Mondays and Wednesdays if we practice Monday through Friday. You got to show up Monday through Friday. You got to be on time. You got to be ready to work. Just like in this truth. All right, you wake up every day, right? Every day that you wake up, put some work in. The Lord don't ask us too much. He ain't say you got to wake up 1,000 people a day starting now. He never said nothing like that. It's some days where no one will listen to you, but guess what? The Most High gonna look at you and be like, I was listening. Seeing if you stood strong, seeing if you stood bold. You might be a brother that gets 0 views for 3 years straight. Guess what? You didn't get 0 views. You got 1 at the minimum, which was the Lord. You know, a lot of people overlook those things. You got to look for the small. It's a saying, the small things in life, they add up. This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap, and if we faint not. All right, so don't be weary. Don't, you know, you might get like, man, we've been camping out for years, man. When it's gonna happen? You know, I've been doing these videos for forever. You know, hey, in due time, it's gonna happen. You just gotta be patient. Show your consistency. All right. Be meek. All right. Be humble. Just wait your turn. It's gonna come. Right? Because when that time do come, you don't want to be like, damn, man, I was doing videos, I was camping out. You know, I was in the spirit, but I stopped. You don't want to be that guy. You really don't want to be that guy. Everyone has to. Because when it go down, it's gonna go down. And hey, like I said, you ain't gonna want to be that guy. You gonna want to be that guy that's gonna have that mindset of, hey, that was me, bro. I stayed in this truth. You know, I worked through it. You know, that's the guy you want to be, the guy that worked through it. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 21. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils. Hey, consistency. You have to be consistently with the Lord. You cannot say Mondays through Saturdays I'm gonna be righteous, but on Sundays that's my day of wickedness. I'm gonna just let it. No, bro. You got to be always with the Lord. Are we never going to commit wickedness? Are we never going to sin? I didn't say that. Of course we're going to sin. We were born in sin. We got these chains of darkness, you know. You're going to sin. But don't be these niggas out here that's got it planned out. You know, when it happened, and you got to repent. And you got to really try not to do it again. But at the same time, you do not want to be that nigga that's like, well, I usually sin a lot on Sundays, so I might as well go ahead and, you know, no, ain't no I should just go ahead. No. That's a terrible mindset. You got to be consistently with the Lord. That's why you want to consistently be in the spirit, because it's going to lead to what? You being in the spirit even more. And that's just, like, what more could I say to that? Like, it's there. This is Colossians chapter 1, verse 17. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist. All right. So the Lord, he here by all these things, and by all things consist of him. Right. So he's always there. So if you want to be consistent, pray to the Lord to be more consistent. And watch how he take you on another level. The Lord is right there with you. Just think about it. If you just pray for it, he already know what you want. He gonna get it to you. Hey, before you even pray, that's why I say he is before all things. Before you even pray, he already like, well, I know what you want. You just got to ask for it. It's the saying, a closed mouth don't get fed. You got to speak up. And it's truth. We groom to be men, right? Men speak up with a loud voice. All right, you're not going to be in your head like, well, the Most High know what I want. And you just turn your head. No, bro, you got to pray. You got to ask for these things. Yeah, the Most High know what you want. He know what everybody want, but he know what you need. That is the thing. He know what you need. Matthew 5:37. But let your communications be yea, yea, nay, nay, for whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. All right. So when you speaking, you want to let your answer be yes or no. Simply. That's pretty straightforward. You just want it to be yes or no. Anything else? Hey, if I ask you a question, brother, did you do this? Well, will this happen? No, bro. No, you're getting into excuses. Now we getting into that evil. Right? Right? Yay, yay, nay, nay. This is Matthew 6:20. I think I already read that. This is Revelation chapter 3, verses 15 through 16. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. All right, so hey, the Lord know your works. He know whether you hot, you cold, or you lukewarm. Right? Because look, this is what it say. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So you either gonna be with it or you're gonna be against it. You either gonna be with it or you're gonna be on the other side. You're either gonna be with us or against us. Lord willing. All right, you can't have one foot in. Like I said, you can't be like this Monday through Saturday. Here comes Sunday. That's ain't no free days. You got to be with it 100% of the time. When people chasing their dreams, you think they take a day off? You think LeBron, it was like, well, it's Sundays. I had a game. No, he's back in the gym practicing. You think these Edomites take a day off of their wickedness? No. So we can't take a day off of our righteousness. All right. We cannot. This is Titus chapter 2, verse 7. In all things shewing thyself a pattern of good works, and doctrine shewing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity. Verse 8. Sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you. Hey, so when you in this, that's why you got to be consistent. When you consistently in the spirit, in this truth, it's gonna hit you more and more and more. Okay, well, you learn this, you learn that. Now you're in the spirit more than 1 hour a day. You're in the spirit twice an hour. Now you're in the spirit more than 2 hours a day. You're in the spirit 4 hours of the day. And it's gonna keep doubling and keep growing to the point where, like, well, now you're in the spirit one day, you're in the spirit for 2 days straight, right? Because when you surround yourself by something, it grows. All right, the same way when you see somebody, a child doesn't start off wicked. They experience and they grow in a wicked man. You could be a 2/3, so you would be considered, you just wicked, but they're going to experience and they're going to grow, and it's going to, their wickedness is going to grow over time. You know, a child don't know about adultery. They don't know about murder. But when they come into age and they're wicked like that, their wickedness grow. So vice versa, when you surround a child by righteousness, all right, they're going to grow with it. And it may not be a child. You might be a 30-year-old, but you're 2 years old in this truth. So you got to learn to, get rid of that wickedness that we was taught and grow in that righteousness that we're, that we're newly taught, right? This is Romans chapter 14, verse 22. Has thou faith? Has it to thyself before Yahweh? Happy is he that commendeth not himself in that thing which he alloweth. Consistency, man. You got to be consistent in the truth. Do you got faith? Hey, do you got faith? That's a question, bro. Do you got the faith? It say a man shall be saved by his faith. But when you got faith, your works going to show it. You got to be consistently doing the works. Or you may not do as many as the next brother. You might do twice as many as another brother. But guess what? To each his own. You want to show your faith to who? The Most High. I could care less what another man think. Another man might think I'm not even in the truth. Another man might think I'm a nigga. Another man might think I'm one of them. Another man might think the worst of me. But guess what? Do his thoughts matter to me? No, I'm trying to show my faith to the Most High. I could care less about what another man thinks. What is another man to me? I say that in the humblest way possible, but at the same time, you on the same level as me, bro. We down here begging for our lives to be saved. What do I look like trying to show my faith to you? Now, if you just so happen to see it, hey, call Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua. Hopefully it help you to be more righteous, But hey, I'm not down here praying my heart out in front of nobody else. I'm not down here, counting all my videos up and sending them to group chats like, yeah, I did 336 this year. Nah, bro. No. Hey, this is Hebrews chapter 13 and 8. Yahweh Shai, the same yesterday and today and forever. So if Yahweh Shai is the same here on out, what should you be? Right? Yahweh Shai was righteous yesterday, today, and he gonna be righteous tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. So what should you be? Like I said, of course we're not on that same level, but hey, we gotta strive for that, right? This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised. All right, so the Most High, he is faithful to he gonna keep his promise, right? So we gotta hold fast in this truth. We wanna, you wanna be like, yeah, bro, I done did a video I don't know the last time I missed a day I did a video. That's how you wanna be like. When was the last time I missed one? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be like, yeah, bro, I've been reading so much. I could tell you the books of the Bibles by hand. You never even studied them in order, but you know them in order because you read so much. Those are good accomplishments. Yeah, bro. I know so many herbs because I didn't help so many brothers with the herbs. I never knew I was a physician. You just help brothers so much. You gained that title. You never had that dream. You woke so many people up to this truth. But you never woke up and was like, bro, I want to be a prophet. That never came to your head. You just started learning and started preaching. Those are the things that we want to hold on to. You want to hold on to righteousness. Find your righteous thing and move in it. And you're going to grow in it, and you're going to grow wider and wider in righteousness, and you hold on to it. And boom, when it's all over, you getting rewarded by the promises that the Lord said he was going to give us. Hey, man, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kadash, giving double honor to the Apostle Elders Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to those pushing his truth and sincerity, and the Bible.